Hey, what's up, my horrible secret keeping motherfucking friends? How's your life going? You feeling special today? Are you ready to talk about COVID-19 and how fake it is? Psych. Just calm down. I'm a little bit smarter than that. I have my own experiences. All right, so let's get down to business. First one, I got some questions for you, alright? So, far as COVID 19 goes, type me the answers in the comment section. Number one, do you think it's real or fake, alright? Number two is all of your, like, where you hear about it, or have you had, like, a family member affected by it? Basically, are you someone that hears about all this shit off of the internet? And you look at your little pixelated fucking photos of it, and that's just good enough for you. You know, in a world of much higher power fucking Photoshop 2021, that's to get you to think that I think it's fake. Um, yeah, basically number two is you hearing about it off the internet, or has this directly affected you? Number three is do you think they drug it out for too long? Do you think. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Number three, you think this is our first witness of biological warfare? I mean, it did kind of just come out of the blue. So, and there, we're going to leave it with that. So, first one I'm going to start you off with, I got a couple stories of my own. So, first one is. I can't tell which one. I want to get to the bigger one first. No, I want to get to the biggest one last. I like doing that shit. All right, so number one with me, I smoke. All right, and initially when COVID-19 hit us, like I think like a year and a half back now, freaking, I was still working at my gas station job. And, you'd hear from a lot of customers and stuff. They'd be talking about it. People pissed about the masks. I was one of them, because unfortunately I'm probably the only one smart enough. I also just happen to be dealing with air conditioning right after that shit. So I'm watching everybody wear masks and shit. But, you're just kind of looking at the air ducts like, yeah, this is pretty fucking pointless. One sick person walks in here, the germs are basically gonna fucking sit up there, and come out the air duct, and you're fucked regardless. But anyways, let's get to the main point of this part. Um, like I said, that's not me being a smartass, unfortunately. You say one person gets sick, and they go in there, achoo, 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 and that shit gets into the air ducts because it's an airborne virus. You're fucked. People who watch Walking Dead, if you felt it, how's it feel to deal with something that there's nothing you can do about it? The zombies don't even need to bite you, and if it's gonna be a fucking virus, I mean, you're fucked. Anything airborne, you're pretty much screwed unless you're wearing a suit. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I'm still gonna be real with you guys. Like, someone tells you something is airborne, if you really want to avoid it, okay? Like you can't afford to have it, you want to avoid it, you need to wrap your fucking air ducts. You need to have a suit on when you go out in public, okay? A mask ain't gonna cut it. Your skin has pores, Air is pretty small, It's fucking air. If I took air away from any part of your body, you'd be either dried up or it would look a different color. Press a cup against yourself and just constantly vacuum it out. Your skin's going to look purple. Something's not going to look right. So, I'm bringing this up to show you how much of a fucking difference a mask makes, unfortunately. You could get a fancy mask. Oh, man, all kinds of shit. It's not just going to get to you through your mouth. Your eyes are open. That's direct connection to your bloodstream. There's one way. This is the meme one. Your asshole still connected to the bloodstream. You're still going to get sick. A lot of people don't realize that. They think putting on a mask, oh, I'm good. What about your ear holes? You got to understand, covering your mouth, that's great. But the biggest one that people, I wish, nobody brings this up either. Like, I know I'm not the only one who knows this, okay? You cannot let something that is airborne get into your eyes. That is your bloodstream. That is an undeniable fact. If you wanted to get past this, well, they should have been giving you fucking goggles if they cared. And like I said, I'm not gonna bullshit you like everyone else is. Oh, the mask is... You need a full body suit if it's fucking airborne. Okay? We get a zombie apocalypse and it's just like Walking Dead and it's airborne. I mean, I don't know about you, but you're getting a full body fucking suit or you're a zombie. So basically, the way I see it, you got COVID. There's your reality answer, you know? Mask ain't gonna fucking help you. I guarantee you there's people out there that got COVID despite wearing a mask. Because what I'm telling you is not fake. You have pores in your skin, your eyes themselves. Your eyes are actually the biggest ones, if you ask me. So, they should have been giving you a pair of goggles too, if they were that worried about it. Number 2, it's one of the biggest ones I was told while talking to my customers at Speedy Mart, and it was probably the worst fucking one I could hear. I had a nurse come in there. She had the ID, the license, and everything. You're fine, dude. Michael's here. Like I said, we're not super professional. Here, come here real quick. Say hi. I know you're tired.
Sure thing. Sorry. How's it going?
Say hi to the people. We're bitching about COVID-19.
Hello.
Yeah, now I got to keep this one. Yeah, so, anyways, where was I? Oh, okay. So, one of the biggest things you have to understand is this lady, like I said, she had the licensing. She still had her name tag on, and she was in the suit and shit, you know? So, one of the worst things she ever told me is that they get a markup for money if the death is a COVID-related death. Well, I mean, do I really need to explain myself? You're going to play on mankind's greed, and you think they're not going to fake some of that shit. Like, I'm sorry, you're screwed, you know? I'm not saying COVID is completely fake, but I'm going to tell you there's, just for the fucking numbers, just to get you amped, just to get you going, I guarantee you there's a good fat chunk of them. Good fat chunk of them had nothing to do with COVID. Not saying it's fake, not denying someone's pain, but there's a good chunk of it that I guarantee you they're fake. I mean, do you really disagree with me? I want you to go inside your own head, okay, and think about it. Do you really trust telling someone that if someone dies of a COVID death, that they get more money, whereas a regular death, like, do you really trust that person? Don't think so. At least that's what I'm saying. Another one, this is just my personal experience. It's also a fun fact. That's why I love the respiratory shit. It's one of my favorite things, because this fact, it's surprising, but it's still true. I've had people try and tell me it's wrong, but unfortunately it's not. So one of the ways I got through COVID, I'm pretty sure I had it. But with me, it lasted me about a couple of days. I had that weak feeling that everyone was talking about, you know, feeling like you're drained. I got high all the fucking time anyways, so like I said, I barely even noticed it, honestly. But I did notice I had a sore throat, and this is where the fun fact comes in. So, yes, I had a sore throat. It felt relatively normal. It was just an average sore throat to me, you know? But I was a smoker. And this is the fun fact. So, as a smoker, you essentially have a fucked up version of a cough drop. Cigarettes, when you smoke them, do not discriminate what they kill when they go into your respiratory system. So say you have a sore throat, be it COVID, be it anything, it's killing you, it's killing your cells inside your throat, but it's killing everything. Does not discriminate what it kills. Meaning, that's why when you have a sore throat and you smoke a cigarette, it goes numb as if you had a cough drop. Not saying it does better than a cough drop, not saying it does... I'm not saying, well, I mean, it's worse for you because you're essentially killing yourself. I mean, it's going to help you get rid of the sore throat in a very messed up way, but yeah. I love that one. That one's one of my favorites. It's like the one win for smokers I can think of. That, and if someone tries to kill you with nicotine patches, so... Let's see. What else? There's got to be more on it. I mean, I'm not going to drone on for too long. If that's all I have to say about it, I'm going to give you my message. This one, like I said, it's starting to piss me off. I'll tell you about it in a bit. But, it's still up in the air, too. I might do it, but this one's going to be a warning. Don't worry about that yet. Let's see. What else about COVID? Yeah, actually, no. I'm just going to take the time to dwell on what the nurse told me when I was working the counter back at Speedy Mart. Basically, after her telling me this, dude, I was just fucking shaking my head no. I'm just like, this is ridiculous, you know? I mean, how are you going to sit there and base the numbers but give people money for raising the numbers? Like, I want to know what this is, you know, because whatever is going on, I feel like they're prolonging it on purpose. And it's like, I mean, the way I see it, I'm sure there a decent 3/4 of it, I would fucking hope at least, is legitimate. You know, but like I said, there's still going to be a decent chunk that it's fucking, you know, those people probably didn't die of COVID. There's got to at least be a good, decent chunk. I'd say probably about, I'd say 500,000. That's probably fair. Probably 500,000, not even fucking, wasn't even COVID. But we all know damn right's well, why is that? Fucking, I'm going to draw a $sign in the air as I say it to you. There you go. You know? I just don't trust it, honestly. You know? I'm not going to say it's completely fake. I just happen to remember that experience I had before I started recording. Still wasn't going to say it's completely fake. I just, you know... I will say, though, I feel like it's being artificially prolonged. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, you know, we're talking about an airborne virus here, and you're coming at it with masks. Masks that do something that, like, a basic, very basic filter would do. It's not going to help you much. The masks you're wearing, I mean... You could walk into a room that someone's painting, and you probably still shouldn't be there very long. You know? That's the effectiveness of it. So, I mean, you know? I don't even think what they provide would get you past construction level shit. You know? I mean, it would get you past whatever was bigger than the mask. But gases, you name it, I don't think that mask is going to block it. And unfortunately, we're talking about a virus that is airborne. I already gave you the explanation again, but I'm going to tell you it one more time before I go, okay? You have your eyes, the pores of your skin, your ears, and then my joke one, the asshole, but it's still real because, and it's just as legitimate. It's funny, but it's still legit because it connects to your bloodstream. So, there you go. And I'm going to dwell on the eyes a little bit. I'm not trying to artificially extend this, but hey, even if I do, it's the same fucking difference. I basically, I can't stress the eyes enough. The eyes, if anything, that is a main line. That's not just to, that's to the most important shit. That's your brain. That's your upper body. That's getting your heart, it gets there. You're fucked. And I just found it funny, Airborne virus, and this is what we got, I'm going to tell you right now, this is something that most doctors will never tell you, and I'm not an official doctor. Like I said, I don't know much, but it's just facts that I keep in the back of my head. I'm going to tell you right now, COVID-19 was an absolute failure. Unless you were wearing basically a hazmat suit or a suit of some sort, it was a failure. Plain and simple. Absolute failure. So much to the extent that if you want my opinion on it, you might as well take the masks off right now. They're not doing anything for you. Take them off. We fucked up. You're not going to look a man like me in the face and tell me it's an airborne disease and then be like, oh, but, the masks are doing something. No, you're fucked. You're done. Your goose is cooked. You don't get a second chance. I hope it's not biological warfare, because if it is, oh, shit. So, just a little piece of advice, and it's something I'm adamant about. I know. I'm not a professional, but I know. You do not come at an airborne device without a suit. Okay? Full body suit. Your face needs to be covered. No skin exposed. Nothing. If it's airborne. There you go. This one's the shitty part. This is gonna sound nasty, but unfortunately, I kind of fucking mean it that way. If I have to, I will make a video about Natalie. A lot of people know who I'm talking about. I'm starting to get pissed. I didn't want to have to bring that one up. I know I sound like a broken record as is, but let the fact be that I'm a broken record already show you how fucking pissed I am. It seems to be out of everyone else's fucking mouth what happened with that, and I'm getting sick on it. It's pissing me off. So, you want to keep pushing me, that's fine, but I'm going to fucking spill the beans if I have to. You keep this shit up. I used to think that was my fault, too. Let me fucking put it that way. And that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Pay no mind to that. That's more of a warning. I don't want my YouTube channel to be a complete shit show. I want to keep it professional, but like I said, I'm noticing more and more people want to bring up Natalie, and it's like, you can slow the fuck down, okay? Or they're going to hear it from me. I'm getting pretty sick of it. So, there's your warning. Like I said, 3 questions, just to change the subject. That's number 1, you think it's real or fake? Number 2, referred to the start of the video. I told you I was going to be unprofessional. Fuck this.